Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel. And it is Happy Male Movement Day. I will say that I forgot my letter opener. My vision is not quite back to normal today, and I'll just take 30 seconds to do a visual health public service announcement. Today was a dilation appointment, so those are never fun. Of course, it's been overcast for days, but today, of course, it was, bright, wearing sunglasses. My husband drove me, and still kind of unpleasant. My vision is still blurry, and it is, it's 3 hours later. So I think eye health and having regular eye appointments is important regardless of your age, because we know that age is immaterial in some conditions. But it's also important to go somewhat regularly, and I would think annually is best for most people. And the reason for that, of course, is that the first clue that something may be going wrong is if they see a difference in your sort of benchmark or your baseline numbers or test results. Now, I got a clean bill of health and healthy eyes, blah, blah, blah. So that's all good. I need another post-it. But yeah, it's just really important. So, and he kind of told me a horror story about, people who think that they are, need some scissors too, I guess. People who think that they're fine, or a particular procedure like eye dry. Can you imagine somebody coming at your eye with a sharp object like a needle to do an injection? Impulse is to close your eye. Anyway, he said that sometimes that injection is used to stave off macular degeneration. It doesn't cure it, but it stops the progress. And have a peek in. Oh, look at that beautiful butterfly sticker. Anyway, he said that sometimes people don't see an immediate result, so they think, or an improvement, so they think I don't need to go back. And that can make the difference between blindness and not. So anyway, enough about eyes, other than we all need them. So this, look at this, how clever. This is from Deanna Bond, and she's in El Dorado, Kansas. And I am positive I've received an envelope from her in the past, so this is wonderful. And of course, she's used a plant-based page. Look at those calla lilies. And of course, the lovely round stamp that we all love. And I'm sure there is, a nice piece of lace. Way to go. Beautiful. Oh, in case this mat looks different to you, I did turn it over. I don't know that these white lines and markings are going to be as easy for me to see, and even with my good vision, as the other side was, but it was getting kind of gross and I couldn't get it clean. So there is that. Freesia. If you have ever gotten freesia, you know that the smell is intoxicating and just so beautiful. A little piece of some sort of paper that is, it could almost be like a paper bag, a printed paper bag. So that's cool. Heart-shaped doily. Add that to my doily collection. A little tag with, again, those metallic-looking butterflies. So that's cool. Oh, let's not put the butterfly on his head. I don't know how she did that. And an altered envelope that's been stitched around, so we gotta love that. A little piece of mulberry paper, gotta love that. A ticket, Can I redeem this for a drink, perchance? Some layered music paper that she's turned into a flower. Oh, a note. Thank you so much for all your wonderful Happy Meal items you sent me. I hope you enjoy the assortment I'm sending you. Have a great week. And it's so cute. It is got frogs and butterflies. Cute, cute, cute. And some glittery little hearts. Thank you, Deanna. And I will, like, some of these envelopes just we picked up today. Hadn't been at the post office for all week, so, oh, I guess I better be using my Post-its to switch. I'll put this one out of sight. Jeez. That wasn't too swift to me. This one came from, oh, don't have to cover anything here. This is from, oh, is it Denise? I believe it's Denise Garcia. And she spent quite a bit on postage. However, it is a bit bulky. And look at this. God bless our patient postal workers. That's a good way to get some TLC out of them, I'm sure. I'm just going to use my, oh, what I started to say was that a couple of them, this one and, oh, and Deanna's have been sitting here a while, but I just wanted, oh, one of these. Return, no customs form. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Okay, return for export compliance. This is not supposed to be so hard. I'm not impressed. Ay, ay, ay. And it shouldn't cost that much either, although it is, you know, chunky. Denise, are you sure you wanted to send this much? Because that is not the expectation. I think I can safely cut this much off. So she's used some trim, some actual trim here. Yeah, there's a lot in here, man. Oh, and a coloring book page. Okay, so what does she have here? I love you more than... I love you more and more. Ooh. Well, thank you. Love you too. Okay, let's see what goodies there are. This Valentine was... Okay, she says that this Valentine was inspired by Kathy's garden. Enjoy, my friend. Now, you can see that there is some dimension here. And this is gorgeous. Now, do we know... Sorry. Oh, look at this. It was mailed January 29th. Eek. And then March 11th. So, yeah, it's been crisscrossing. It's got more miles on it than I do. Look how sweet. And Kathy's Garden is a channel that I subscribe to as well. She's, you know, very reliable and creative in what she creates. So definitely, oh my goodness. This is so sweet of you. So it's an envelope and... Well, and then another little device here with 2 pockets. And so this, of course, is the contents of the envelope. Now I'm going to have to, add a bit of glue because it does have some miles on it. And I don't know, well, she must have backed all of these things on brown cardstock, which of course, you know, makes them nice to, nice and, you know, I don't want to say rigid because they're not rigid, but they're substantial. They don't have any give to them. So that's, anyway, that is lovely. There is some tulle wrapped around. These are, what the heck? What the heck? These have been stitched. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if Denise did these herself or bought them like this or what, but they, look at, hand stitched. Unreal. Unreal. This is just a vintage airmail envelope, I guess. École Nationale Veterinario. So from some kind of a Toulouse. 80s, I'm thinking that maybe is the year. That is so cool. This has been collaged. Unbelievable. Denise. Oh my goodness. Look at those little chubby cheeks. Now, if that doesn't say spring, I don't know what does. You gotta admire someone who can do a unicycle. You know, well, it's hard to know. Oh. Don't tell me I have to put this on my wall. Look how cool that is. And any of us could do this. She's just basically stitched these things down the center, left about an inch space between them. I could make a loop out of that or use a thumbtack or something. That is so sweet. Now, I don't know what the significance of the French is, both in the envelope and in this word, histoire. But by all means, feel free, Denise, to explain any of this, like especially these guys, in the comments. Like, that is unreal. Thank you so much. And I'm really, sorry that it took forever to get here. How did I open this? And that it cost you. So that means that she paid that much the first time and then that much the second time. Oh my goodness. Do we really mean God bless the postal workers? Anyway, thank you so much. Okay, on to the next one. I'm not covering up anything here because this one, of course, is from Caroline. And Caroline is Caroline's Craft Tree. This is lovely. It's probably one of her digitals. And she's just reinforced the edges with paper. Has some washi tape there. Some floral stickers, which are saying spring, spring, spring to me. I saw Kim's video on opening some mail, and I guess she thinks this, she agrees with me that this is the cat's meow, this thing. And of course, if you go right through, it will cut right to the edge. I'm only going to do two sides because I don't want this to fall apart. So she's used a calendar page. So what was the background? Okay, it was this big, it was a landscape. And then, I like this orange. I don't think I've ever seen it. Have I ever seen an orange envelope before? I don't think so. Anyway, Caroline's channel is Caroline's Craft Tree. She is one of the, oh, that is cool. Look at how it's got segments. So easy to cut and separate into, you know, motifs that could be stuck to anything, like a pocket, a tuck spot, a corner tuck. This could be a belly band. That is cool. Anyway, Caroline's Craft Tree. So if you haven't already sent her something, you probably want to do so. This is fancy, very fancy dancy. Like that very much. Thank you. A little. It's Caroline that has the, so she just puts some glue on, I mean, some fiber, some thread under there, along with a bit of, I don't know what that is. Doesn't look like, did I lose my vocabulary when they dilated my pupils or what? It's not cheesecloth, but it's something similar. And then there's those threads. And she freely admits that she loves to ink, so she inked it. So cute. Now, is this a real tea card? Oh, no, it's a playing card. That's cute. Anyway, what I'm trying to spit out here. Oh. Well, those are interesting. Cool. Those could be punched out and become a little decoration on something. Probably a 3/4 inch punch would be perfect there. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Caroline's Craft Tree is also, Caroline is the host of the thing I'm taking part in, along with others, called CCT 52 Challenge. And believe it or not, if you could see, I'm actually giving myself a little pat on the back. I am all caught up. And in fact, I might even be ahead. This is cute. And again, so simple. She wrapped okay, so she's got that could be like, you know, gauze, like from a first aid kit. It could be gauze that she's wrapped, put some little dies or punch outs on, then wrapped the thread around and then glued it on, because there's no, you know, the thread isn't interfering with the back. And then a couple of negative, well, I don't know if those are negative, but those are obviously more dies. And I think she colored that. Maybe with watercolor pencils. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So that is Caroline. So check out her channel. She crossed over the 4,000 subscriber mark, well, a while back, a couple of months ago, or maybe more. So it's certainly never too late to subscribe to a channel with great content. She also has a coffee shop and does quite a bit of, I think she has several freebies on her coffee site. Okay, this one, 2 stamps here too, came from Betty in Jacksonville, Florida. Betty Waldeck. I've gotten mail from her in the past, so it's nice to have repeat customers. Shay's Creation, so I don't know. That's probably part of this paper. So maybe we'll get a better idea of what this paper is once I rip into this. I might have to just get an access point here for my little cutter. Oh, this side looks like it's just like brown paper, like a brown paper bag or something. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. It's like a confetti thing. And there's stuff that's stuck. I think people, somehow, somebody got the impression that I like purple. Where did that come from? Okay, let's just cut this open and see if we can figure out what this backside is. Unless it was just It kind of makes me think of the paper that you get when you buy like fresh flowers. Betty, you can solve the mystery. Oh, okay, this is an envelope. Huh. Anyway, you can solve the mystery in the comments if you don't mind. So let's look at the goodies. I love this napkin. Now, I think these are probably, I think they might be from the Dollar Tree because I have some of them too and I'm just waiting to use them. But I love it. I seem to have an affinity for things that have a black line around them. Go figure. Oh, some Easter type sticker. Oh, jelly beans. I could go for some of those. Okay, when was this mailed? March 2nd. Boy. And it's April, what is it, the 12th or something today? Oh, that's her address. Happy Easter. Oh my goodness. It was probably Betty that sent me these dimensional type things before. I have to say, I'm not that. Oh my God! Look at the size of this. Let me pick it up. Can you? Oh Lord. I think it was probably her that sent me these multicolored. Somebody loves you. These multi-layered things with all those little colors and like just unreal. But look at all these little butterflies. They're so cute. And in all those shades of purple. Wow. And then a lop-eared rabbit. Oh my goodness. And you know, this is, I mean, and this, another dimensional one. Oops. A bunny on a bike. These are just so precious. Oops. We mustn't lose any of the bunnies. We certainly don't want to lose a pair of bunnies because you know what might happen with that. Thank you, Betty. That is just awesome. Let me tuck this back in here. And, yeah, so cute. And this. Oh, I better cover this one up as well. Now, when you see an envelope, first of all, I didn't know they made big envelopes like this in colors, other than, you know, white and brown. When you see an envelope this size and you see that much postage and that much springiness, you just have to know it's from someone special. And indeed it is. It's from my dear friend, Teresa DeFredo. Anyway, let me shake this down and then I'll show you the backside. She did say that she mailed me something for my birthday. So I see this was mailed March 26th. And of course, I sort of let my birthday... let my birthday come and go without any hoopla. But because she's a careful listener and never misses a video and never misses commenting on a video. Oh, anyway, she's trying her best to and quite often in her comments, She uses hashtag Hazel Life Coach, or I think she's also done hashtag Life Coach Hazel, because she seems to think that I have something smart to say. Oh, so that's probably the, what you may call it, from the package of stamps, tulip stamps. She and I share a love of purple. That's some kind of an old form. Don't these things just, I mean, oh, burial, cause of death and burial site. Okay, I'll keep this handy. I don't think that's a reflection on the fact that a big birthday came and went. Okay, husband, wife, children, when born, where born, date of first marriage to who. Okay, family group record. This is from 1972. Relation to above. LDS ordinance data. I have no idea what that means. This is sort of the kind of form you sometimes see when it's a health claims form, you know, but then this also has reference. There's also references to dates of death. So, Teresa, I hope you'll explain that when you comment. This is cool. I love pears, you know. I mean, the shape of pears. I painted several pears. Okay, so it's just an oversized recipe card. That's very cool. She knows that I love paisley. She knows that I love paisley. That's my girl. Oh, look at this. Some lovely strips of purple fabric. Now, see what I would do. Well, I could do a couple things with this. Now is it? I'd probably rip it down the middle, lengthwise, and wouldn't those make lovely ruffles because there's so much variation in tone? That is just great. Or maybe the intention, because they're long, maybe the intention was a tie around the my never to be completed purple journals. Could that possibly be the... Anyway, I am going to get on it. And this is just a lovely piece of cardstock. I think she knows too that orange is my other color, decor-wise. And then this is lovely. Okay, so looks like she's made this envelope, and she's made it so that that little tip of the flap is held in place by this little thing. And that's very cute too. 1, 2, 3 layers and a button. Okay, let's see what's in here. A cute little envelope. Oh, and more goodies inside there. So I would say that she has probably made these envelopes. So that's always appreciated. Oh, those are cute. See, these things could lend themselves to the blush journal too. No, is that that could be a sticker or some very awesome fussy cutting. Or maybe it's, since it's heavier, it could be a die. Anyway, that is so cute. Thank you for those. I'll stick that back in there soon. I'm getting more and more tempted just to start pillaging these envelopes. Oh, look at this. Teresa lives in Washington State, And of course, you know that that's the home of Microsoft and, if I'm not mistaken, Starbucks. And so I think there's definitely, like in Seattle especially, she doesn't live in Seattle, but sort of that coffee culture and that tech, you know, brainiac kind of culture. This is really sweet. So she's got washi on the edge, a butterfly. Now I wonder, that could be hand colored. It's kind of metallic-y. Again, my eyes are still not quite right here. I'm still a little bit blurry. Happy birthday, Hazel. So she's got, I can't tell, are those stamps? Those could be rub-ons. Oh, kindness, grace, humor. I know this will take a while to reach you, but I just wanted to send a little something to say happiest of birthdays. This is not Happy Mail Movement, just happy birthday to someone I've come to call friend. Love, T. Over. Okay, oh, some explanation. Okay, butterfly on vellum with alcohol markers. Check. Bird. Just reminded me of you. Now, where's there a bird? Oh. Okay. So this is out of a magazine. Okay. So is it the bird that reminded you or all that bling? Well, she says bird, so we'll go with bird. Okay, this folder I made after watching a tutorial, but cannot remember who it was. Fabric, color, and geometrics, perhaps for purple journal. Hey, great minds things like papers form. Smaller one is used for each person in my genealogical long form. Okay, just a minute. I can't read. Smaller one is used for each person in my genealogy. Long form is to submit records to archives. This is really nice. So this is one of those things that you kind of have to know what you're doing, you know, folding and measuring wise. Oh, so I guess she maybe just had, maybe the paper, since it's thick, maybe cracked, and that's why the washi. Crown yourself bossest babe. Ooh, haven't been called a babe in a while. Oh, and these are lovely. William Morris. And it's really soft paper. Like I kind of hard to describe. Oh, and there's a lilac. Teresa, you are the best. There's no doubt about it. Teresa's in the process of packing up a house that she and her husband and perhaps, well, I guess, yeah, and the kids would have lived in for 23 years. So we know that that can't be easy, both because of the history that one feels in a place like that, but also because, you know, if you don't move, I think the possessions and the accumulation of stuff really can sneak up on a person. And I know that, you know, typically with farm families, we don't just pick up and move because we're tied to the land. So heaven help our survivors, because, you know, there will be, sometimes there's generational stuff to deal with. So thank you, Teresa, for this, which is not Happy Mail Movement. Thank you again to Betty from Florida, to Caroline from British Columbia, to Denise from Corpus Christi, Texas, and to Deanna from El Dorado, Kansas. You guys have made my day, and I will have another look at this stuff when my vision is back to normal. But I just wanted to get the video done. Thank you so much, and of course, I will say it yet again, It is never too late to do this. If you've been meaning to, understand, and I mean this in the most sincerest way, it does not matter what you include. Obviously, the handmade, things that have blood, sweat, and maybe a tear stain or two on them, those are extra special. But that truly isn't the expectation. Supply, we love this kind of stuff. I can say that without hesitation. All of us that are taking part in this love this stuff in all its formats. So whether you send supplies or whether you send things that are ready made, we love it all. We appreciate it all. And I think most of all, we love the time and thought and energy that you put into participating. So I will make it my business to get these envelopes out by this is Friday, by the start of next week. So again, thank you so much for taking part. Bye-bye.